Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about zombies once again, but the topic's a little different today. So, Zombie World, I've mentioned the issue with this deck several times before, but it's mainly that it's too slow. So if I go ahead like Zombie, dump Mezuki, dump Gozuki, and then I bring back Gozuki with Mezuki, and then I go ahead and Gozuki effect, I can't do anything anymore. Unless I have another zombie monster in hand, then in that case I could like dump, I don't know. I guess it's between like Banshee and Mezuki now. So let's say we dump, I don't know. Let's say Changshi with Banshee in hand, dump Mezuki again. And then we go ahead, link off Uni and Gozuki. And then we go ahead, banish Changshi, I guess, special summoning Banshee, banishing either Gozuki or Uni Zombie. And then we can go ahead and use Changshi effect. And then we have no tuner, so we dump Mauler, I guess. Mauler brings back, or not, yeah, Mauler brings back itself, and then we make Immortal Dragon. And then even at that point, we still only have two monsters. We have Immortal Dragon and Banshee. And at this point, what do we even dump with Immortal Dragon? Nah, maybe like... just, I think we would still have a Mezuki, but it's like, eh. So I guess maybe special summon Felgrand, Mezuki, bring back Mauler, make Red Eye Zombie Dragonlord, and that'd be your three cards, or you dump like Doom King or something, like some Nans there. But either way, with all those steps, you barely end on anything. It's so slow, and yeah. Every single step, like every time I needed to special summon a monster, I needed to dump like a Mezuki or do something else before I could set up the special summon. And because of that, if you get interrupted at any point, you can't do anything at all, which is just awful, really. But one of the kind of avenues we haven't really explored and we can't really do yet, but maybe in future we can, is if generic links, like really good ones, are released. What we can do is, for example, even right now, we have Trigate. Oh. Okay, Trigate? Yeah, there we go. Once I find it. Ah, there we go. Trigate Wizard. So what you can do here is Trigate Wizard, let's say you special summon Trigate Wizard and you set up some link stuff, and then you go ahead and you can link off Trigate Wizard for Firewall Dragon. Mezuki brings back Trigate Wizard. That sounds pretty good, right? And there's also Firewall Dragon's effect, of course, which would allow us to add cards back to our hand, or add cards back to our opponent's hand. Well, if you know what Firewall Dragon's effect does, you know what I mean. And then we can, well, because of how Firewall Dragon has a Baron-like restriction on it, we can link off Firewall Dragon, I guess. If there was like, imagine a really good generic Link 5 with some kind of negate or interaction, and then we can bring back Firewall Dragon again the next turn with like Red Eye Zombie Dragonlord even, for example. Like, that would be pretty insane, pretty nice. So the thing about zombies that I'm going to mention here is, let's see. So we always need to dump Mezuki to make our play, and we bring back more or less one monster. But if we could bring back links, links are the equivalent of multiple monsters, kind of. So like, if we bring back Bardiche, I guess. Well, Bardiche isn't a good example because, you know. But I'll just name drop Appaloosa real quick. So Appaloosa, bringing back Appaloosa does pretty much nothing for us. The reason being Appaloosa's original attack is equal to the number of link materials used for its link summon, and it does not have any original attack. So if we brought back Appaloosa with effective Mezuki or Red Eye Zombie Dragonlord, we would get a 0 attack Appaloosa. So even if we had a setup to make a, like let's pretend Appaloosa didn't have this part and just had like, I don't know, 2400 attack, then we could link off the Appaloosa for like a generic link 5 with a Omni negate or something, maybe a monster negate, banish, whatever, doesn't matter. Bring back Appaloosa after, and we're safe from Nib the whole time. Like, that would be pretty sick. And we kind of, if you mix, for example, zombies with like dangers, you can spam out a lot of bodies. So this kind of thing is like pretty doable. But still, the main issue is that we don't have enough good generic links to go into right now. If Rusty was a card we could link off, we could do some pretty gnarly stuff. The closest link 5 we have now would be kind of like a Borderland Dragon, but you would need a rocket monster in your graveyard. So that's a bit awkward. Not necessarily the best, I guess. But I don't know. The thing is, the inefficiency with just Mizuki kind of bringing back one monster, and we're not like gaining enough advantage off of it, because even if we, specifically if we have no extender, like from the line I mentioned before with Unizombie sending like Mizuki and Gozuki, then your Gozuki can't really extend. There's nothing you can do with like these two cards. Nothing super good, at least. You have Shen Pass. That's it. That's all you can do with like a level 5 and level 4, I think. There's really not much else. There's like Ravenous Crocodragon Pass. There's like Vertimake DPE Pass if you count those as combos. But I mean, you could do that with one card anyway, so like, what's the point of this? But until we get some gnarly generic links, like, eventually we kind of did end up getting Baron de Fleur, right? So maybe there's a chance we get some kind of generic high link monsters or whatever that have some kind of negation-like effect or some kind of interaction. Then we could probably play it alongside zombies. Probably. Even if it's not completely generic, I don't think it's impossible to play it with zombies either way, because zombies have techs that allow them to actually play with a few different archetypes. Not so good with, like, let's say Isolde. Yeah, using this is just a little bit awkward. So anyways, yeah, that's about it. See you guys.